And welcome back to Star Ocean, the Last Hope International version. I have a controller that allows me to actually control what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's funny. You guys heard us talking about the controller options we had in the last episode. We forgot we live with someone who owns his own PlayStation 3. Well, I live with someone who owns his own.
I guess I could technically say I live with someone because I live with my... Well, I don't just live with myself, but I own a PlayStation 3 and I live... I guess I technically live with myself.
How do you live with yourself?
Every day, because, you know, I kind of have to. Doesn't always mean I enjoy it, but, you know.
Will Mike be able to make it off this damn spaceship?
Oh, that's one I can't go through because it...
The answer is no.
The answer is eventually. But I do want to loot all of these treasure chesties. Ow. It helps when they don't blend in with the background, like these do. You said that just as I managed to get a back attack on this guy.
What, my ooh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's because a Machamp just spawned across the street. I have to do that after this episode. Machamp, easy peasy. Machina in the air!
Machina in the air!
I like how in the last episode, one of your battles ended with you in the air, just like, oh sure, just end it. Boom!
100,000 volts, discharge!
Into your butt!
Cannot escape. Force break! Ow. Stop it with the... Is that blue fire or is that icy blasts?
I can't tell.
It might be blue fire. It looks like there's fire at the base. But it's orange fire at the base and then it turns into blue fire, which means it's hotter away from it than it is at the base. How is it that? How does it do that? I did not need to see the crotch shot.
It's like we got the ass shot and we got the crotch shot.
It's like for the guys and for the ladies. Wait. Ow.
Yeah.
Sure, just run smack right into that.
Well, I'm not surprised you're doing that considering how the dash works in this game. I like how, right as I said, how the dash works in this game. You did an insane dash. Like, okay, honestly, I don't think I've seen a dash ever quite as crazy as this one. Like,
especially in enclosed spaces. Okay, I need to figure out... So if I... Ow. Go around this way, and then go through here, go through here, then go down through here, and then go through here. I don't think I need to kill you, but you're kind of where the treasure chest is, so...
Preemptive attack!
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
And land on your face! Or ass, whichever comes first.
How do you know his face isn't his ass? Power limiter deactivated!
Boom. You know which Pokemon should be given a Z move?
What?
Machamp.
Rather an anticlimactic.
You know which Pokemon should be given a Z move?
The increase in my combat.
Zygarde. In its Z form.
Oh, yeah. But the reason I say Machamp should get a Z move is just... Machamp still wears the... Does Machamp still wear the strength, the belt that retains its...
Machoke wears that belt, but I guess Machamp also wears it.
Yeah, I got.
Were you thinking of that because Bacchus said power limiter deactivated?
Yeah, that's what made me think of that. Hold on.
Heck on snagging you and shit, and then
Machamp still wears the belt. So if that works the same way it works on Macho, then I was thinking that the Z move would basically be
it just takes its belt off and then beats the shit out of whatever it's fighting.
Yeah. Oh, you know which other Pokemon should get a Z move? Hitmonlee. So we can finally see its stretchy legs.
Or just give it like a signature move.
Yeah. Either
Stretch
one.
kick. And then Hitmonchan, who's supposed to be able to punch really, really fast, although I think that's just I think close combat mostly does that already. Okay, so I need to get away from this guy. Bam.
Kapowing.
I think he charges up his shot faster when he's like close range. Oh, maybe. I noticed that when I talk my normal volume, is the volume down? Because
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic.
70.
Useful experience indeed.
Because like when I'm talking at my normal volume, it's barely picking me up. But at 80, it was like spiking, maybe 75. I don't know. We're still trying to. We don't even know why the volume.
Okay. Yeah, it was spiking like we normally record at 80 and it doesn't spike. So I don't know why in the last episode it was spiking like everything. It was weird. 75 seems to work pretty good.
Yeah, we'll go with that until it starts spiking like crazy.
Yeah, take that, punk.
Hazard.
That's what's next after the current arc. The dub is on.
Oh, nice. Oh, speaking of One Piece, did you see Carrot's transformation?
Yes, I did. Oh my gosh. It was funny because before I read the chapter, one of the YouTube videos, the thumbnail said, "Everyone is going insane over this shit." Like, everyone is going crazy over this chapter.
I think that was a Joy Boy video.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see. Roger's Base did a reaction to the... Which is funny, because Roger himself just, he had gotten back from... he went to the Game Awards show, and he had just gotten back from the Game Awards show, and the chapter dropped, and he just immediately did his, live reaction. And after seeing Carrot's transformation, he goes, I think I might be a furry now.
It's like, dang. It's funny because every time people talk about Carrot, all I can hear is like, we want her to be a Straw Hat! We all want her to be a Straw Hat! And now, this is just gonna make it even more.
Oh, you know what's interesting about the world of One Piece? One Piece has several different moons on its planet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in one of the flashback episodes with Robin, you see a globe of the One Piece planet, and you see numerous moons around it.
So, Inaru went to one of those moons, didn't he?
Yes.
That's funny.
And but here's the thing: several moons means that a full moon could happen much more often than it does in our world.
Interesting.
A full moon could have, that transformation could happen once an arc. Though some people are saying, what if Chopper makes a special Carrot-only Rumble Ball that triggers that transformation?
Wow. It's funny because before she did that, Chopper was like, okay, get me close to the ship. I'm gonna go over there and run wild. And
she's like, nah. And Carrot's like, hold my carrot.
It's like, I got this. I'm good.
Ow! Going nowhere. Just like that ship is going nowhere after its rudder was, or after its steering thingy was pulled out. It's like, you're not gonna fight all of us. I don't care how strong you are. Oh, you pulled the thing that you just pulled the thing that lets us steer our ship off our ship.
It's like, yeah, good luck getting over to the sunny now.
And they're like, well, shit. Clever girl.
I've never seen anyone do... I didn't even see anything like that during the War of the Best. Like, there was... No one jumped onto one of the ships. But then again, there wasn't a lot of ship movement during that war. It was kind of like...
they were all just... Was that even a war? It was more like a battle in one location.
Yeah. And Onoda has already said that the finale of the series is going to make that look like not that big of a battle in comparison. It's like, holy cow, that's going to be huge.
What if it's like Luffy finds the One Piece and everything and becomes king of the pirates, but then after he becomes king of the pirates, there's this full-scale war between the Marines and the pirates?
Yep. And the rebel army. It's just everyone.
It's a global...
It's World War One? Or maybe there was a Void Century World War.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Void Century.
But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Oh my gosh.
Ow. There's a dragon general in this.
Dragon General!
Why did it... Shit. Oh, okay. I forgot what some of the buttons did.
Yo, you got smacked! Just like how I got smacked earlier in Monster Hunter.
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Boom! That was so funny because he did the same thing to you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm above your head. Boom. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm above your head. Boom.
Like, what?
And he did it again. See, you think you're special, but you're not. I can keep doing this to you all day.
Well, you've been silenced, mister. So stop talking.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on.
I like how you did it to him once and he did it to you like 3 times in a row.
Shut up.
Oh,
you're
got
talking
some Jack Russell there.
Jack Russell hustle. Mind Flare. Ooh. I have to remember I had that skill manual.
Yeah, you're Jack Rustling all over the place.
Right, I'm a terrier now. Here's a question: why does Terriermon look like a rabbit and not a dog?
Momentai. I don't know.
Because when I think of a terrier, I think of a dog. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Speaking of dogs and rabbits, you know, you're not the only person who thought that, Mila or whatever from Freedom Planet?
Yeah, she just made me think of Crane when I saw her. That's probably why I made that mistake.
You're not the only one who made that mistake, though. Mila, yeah. But it's like, I think the long dog-like tail kind of gives it away. And the fact she can dig and has a good nose.
She can dig. It's like, you're gonna be a dinosaur? Oh, it's gonna be a T-Rex or a raptor or this or that. I can dig.
Homing missiles!
Homing missiles.
And then a charge shot to the face!
For battle.
Sorry, Raimi, I sniped the guy you were trying to snipe.
Sniping's sniper sniping.
Power bracelet! Now I can lift rocks or push them or whatever.
So now that I've played it, I'm so excited for Monster Hunter. I was already excited, but now that I've played it, it's like, oh my gosh, this is... Holy crap.
Will you stop Jack Rustling?
Yeah, you're Jack Rustling everywhere.
Okay, figure out how to...
Man, this place is really big, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Good thing that full heal thing is there. I can't get past that one, can I? This is like a weird maze because you've got these energy walls in your way. So you have to figure out how to go in and out between these different layers to get where you're trying to go, to get around these energy walls. So, yes, it is a puzzle, technically speaking. A maze counts as a puzzle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop snagging! Well, stop making me dash everywhere, but it's usually technically faster.
There, you got the treasure chest.
I think that's a weapon? Or... I didn't take a very good look at the, Oh, that's her... Oh!
Sylvains.
Sylvains. We're gonna survey the area.
Excuse me, sir. Could you take a short survey?
No! Okay, I came in from that one, so I'm trying to go... Not into that guy's ass,
Yeah.
but...
Oh, you come back to be jumped on again, eh? Boom! Time to jump on you some more!
Ow. Alright. I have had enough of you!
Ooh. Nice!
Actually that was Edge. Edge just pushed him. And now he was toppled, apparently. They think they're in Xenoblade Chronicles.
I long for a victory that would allow me to feel the heat.
I didn't even have to use my rush gauge, because by the time I had my rush gauge filled up, he was dead. Okay, so I need to go around this way, and go up here. Oh, okay. Here's where I'm trying to get to.
Nice. Finally. More treasures. This place never ends.
Oh, let's see here. Now, here's the funny thing about the energy walls here.
What?
The energy walls here are at a certain height.
Oh.
So I can duck in that middle area and get underneath them. Of course, this area has like a weird merry-go-round effect going on. Come back here! Stop running away from me! I mean, I know I'm big and I know I'm the big, scary steel giant that you all fear. Oh wait, maybe that is why they're running from me.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
Man, this game is kind of annoying for recording just because the lack of save points at certain points.
This is probably the biggest offender. I couldn't turn around because it was like I was stunned after I ran into that invisible energy barrier.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying this area is the biggest offender?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Well,
why you want to get the heck out of here.
This area and I think the final dungeon of the game.
Oh, well, the final dungeon is one thing.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring
Oh,
on.
look at his sword.
I missed it. I was looking at it, but I didn't...
Oh, let me... Unfortunately, whatever weapons they're equipped with doesn't appear in cutscenes, which is lame.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get around... Ow.
Wow, this area is just a big slog, isn't it?
Ow.
Slogra.
You!
Oh, you got surprised! Surprise! It's your death!
Okay, take a good look at Edge's sword here.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
A butterfly blade?
Maybe.
Yay, my favorite kind of sword! And I first discovered it was my favorite kind of sword in Majora's Mask when they made it the worst weapon.
Oh, it's technically stronger than the sword you start with, but the sword you start with doesn't break.
I love how, up until Breath of the Wild, the only sword that broke was my favorite one.
And the big Goron sword.
Oh yeah.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Because why would you really want to get that and use it?
I mean, not the big Goron sword, the giant's knife.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, because why would you want that one? It's just, why? Just get the one that doesn't break.
Because at the time, not everyone knew about that Fury boost. Ooh, nice. Break this, and I'll be able to see the lasers.
I just find it funny that in the final battle against Ganon and Ocarina of Time, if you have the big Goron sword, and it's like, oh no, Link, he has knocked the Master Sword out of the Ring of Fire.
So,
It's like you whip out this giant sword. I'll be okay.
I think the Master Sword does actually does more damage to Ganon, but that's the only enemy that it does more damage to.
Huh.
Or you just need to use it to do the final blow.
You know what? One thing I will say about Wind Waker is it's like, oh, I'm increasing the power of the sword, but it's not increasing the power against regular enemies, so how am I even going to notice that it's stronger? But then they make light arrows the most OP things ever. Insta-kill!
Ow. If you think an enemy you're fighting is about to crit you, so that you can't, so that you might lose your bonus board, switch who you're playing as, because crit shots only break your bonus board if it's against the character you're directly controlling.
Honestly, do you want to just, like, after this battle, just do another episode? Because, are you close to a save point? I don't think you are.
I might be.
You did it! Nicely done.
I'm just trying to... This stupid rotating thing, it always disorients me. Ow. Oh, that's one that doesn't stay. Okay. I didn't know that until I had the... one thing. Nice. I think... Yep, that's all the treasure chests in this area. And I believe I'm trying to... God, daggone, I couldn't even see that guy! You blended in with the background. Look at these guys. You can barely see them in the smoke.
Yeah, look at them. Their color scheme is almost identical to the background.
Edge, how did you die against these
Edge is dead! Edge is dead!
Just sprinkle some fresh sage on him, he'll be fine.
Didn't you just... You get... Yeah, that's right. You get like a game over if
Next fight.
Jack dies in Radiata, don't you?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you get a game... Like, you can revive... It's weird, because you can, like, revive everyone else.
Oh, it's because... I think it's because in Radiata you can't control anyone else.
Yeah.
And they don't trust the computer to revive you.
Apparently the computer are assholes. Who won't revive you if you die. Oh, cinematic.
So, where shall I begin? Bacchus, how about telling us exactly who you are first? I am precisely who I said I am. I am Bacchus D79 of the Morphus. What's the Morphus? It's a very straightforward concept. Just as you and Mr. Edge are Earthlings, I am of a race known as the Morphus. I see. I'm an alien. How is that not obvious? Baki, are all your friends huge and clunky and all boom too? I may not look it, but I am a scientist. I lost the use of my body while in the process of fulfilling my duty, so I repaired it to see what you see here.
He was a brilliant scientist!
Actually, I still am.
He is a brilliant scientist!
Your duty. You mentioned that earlier. The destruction of the epiphanies of guidance, correct? Indeed. That is part of my duty, but is not its entirety. Leading the universe toward a just future for the sake of the continued existence of all life, that is the duty of the Morphus. Huh? What's wrong? Your reaction does not surprise me. I could not blame you if you thought of us as megalomaniacs posturing as some kind of superior beings. However, we are not quite so arrogant. We are merely acting to escape our own destruction. The result will mean safety for all species, but the Morphus are at heart motivated by a simple egotism.
Yeah.
I see. Your lack of hypocritical selflessness does make it easier to sympathize with your cause. I am honored that you understand. You said you're acting to escape destruction? What are the epiphanies of guidance anyway? Are they so dangerous that they could destroy the entire universe? Sorry, I felt like I had post-nasal crap in my throat. I see you too have a hearty appetite for knowledge, Miss Ramey. As you wish, I shall explain. To do so, I will need to begin with the history of the Cardionon.
Oh, we're going to be here all day.
Until roughly 200 years ago, the Cardionon species had not even developed speech. 200 years? You're telling us they built a civilization like this in only 200 years? Common sense would suggest that would be impossible. That is correct. But then objects that render common sense meaningless fell upon their planet from deep space. The internet? No, the epiphanies of guidance.
Huh.
The epiphanies of guidance renders common sense meaningless. The internet. Precisely so. The Cardianon attained an anomalous rate of evolution and became a savage species with blind faith in the epiphanies. The epiphanies not only warped the Cardianon's natural course of evolution, but also took them from their home. Their home? Indeed, the planet Cardianon could not withstand the rigors of its rapidly advancing civilization and was destroyed. Consequently, the Cardianon are now vagrant people with no land to call their home. Their own home. That's kind of sad. I don't really understand, but losing your home is no fun, Kay. I guess you might say the Cardianon were themselves victims at first. The Cardianon are now actively seeking a new homeland, with this fortress as their mothership. Which ultimately means invasion, I take it. That is something that cannot be condoned, no matter what the circumstances. Quite so, and that is why I must destroy the Gagori. Gagori? We Morphus use the name Gagori to refer to the epiphanies of guidance. I trust you have seen the mutated Cardianon. Yes, enough to be sick of them. That is the evolution the Gagori bring about. By bewitching minds and bewitching planets, they attempt to destroy the universe. That is the Gagori's definition of evolution. It is my duty to destroy the Gagori and halt the expansion of that aberrant evolution. Well, in that case, we'll help you out, Mr. Edge. Edgy! As long as these Gagori are around, what happened with Limerus will happen again, right? Proper evolution, the future of the universe. Heh. All that's way beyond me. But if there's one thing I know, it's that the pain of our friend went through can't be allowed to happen again. Mr. Edge, you're a straightforward man. In that way, you resemble Mr. Crow quite a bit. So it was Crow after all. You two invaded the ship and stirred things up together, right? My meeting with Mr. Crow was complete chance. I detected a distress signal from his ship while he was... I keep feeling like something in the back of my nose is going to my throat while I'm talking. I detected a distress signal from his ship while on my way here. That lummox making us all worry like this? Whatever a lummox is. Mr. Crow proposed that he and his crew join me in my mission to destroy the Gagori. But before even hearing my answer, he infiltrated this fortress along with his entire ship. By the time I had caught up and stopped him, he was already quite close to the central isolation chamber. It's conceivable that he might have been able to subdue this entire fortress alone. He sounds like quite an amazing person. Yeah, he's like a more potent version of Edge. No, I'm not anything like Crow. At least I don't think I am.
This has been going on for far too long. I'm going to go get a mod champ. This video is really long.
There's a save point like right after this.
Okay, I don't care. I'm kind of bored of this concept.
Having said that, the Cardianon were equally tenacious. As a result of Mr. Crow's sustained injuries, eventually we surrendered and were taken prisoner. Even so, I could not permit all of us to be killed. I had Mr. Crow and his crew escape from the facility, while I created a diversion with the Cardianon. Can't believe you convinced him. It is as you say, Mr. Edge. At first, Mr. Crow was adamant about acting as the decoy himself, but he analyzed the situation from every available angle and made the best possible choice to prevent annihilation. Mr. Crow is a passionate man, but he is also quite cool-headed. I imagine he is bringing my message to EN2, the Morphous Center of Operation, as we speak. EN2? I'll explain it another time. Right now, we have more immediate concerns. We're almost there. Yeah, almost to the Kagori. Save point! Saving. Please wait. Save completed! Updating system file. No, I don't want to continue saving. Well, that's that, everybody. And, subscription button, all that crap. Bye.